Good afternoon, everybody. Here's the next video in our series on how to start and run a small business. Last time we talked about picking what you're going to do, registering the name, and registering how you're going to file your taxes. Okay? Today, we're going to start by talking about logos. Your business needs a way to be easily identifiable, and one of the best ways after a name is a logo. People remember pictures. So with a logo, pick something that represents your business. Pick colors or designs that are easily recognizable. And again, do your best to avoid copying another existing business. You will have copyright problems. And I would recommend, if you have the talent and the ability to design a logo, do it yourself. Or if you're going to go through a friend or a neighbor or even a third-party company, get it in writing that when your logo design is completed and you've paid for it, that they transfer the copyright rights to you. I made that mistake with my logo. I had a third-party company create the logo. I gave them the rough idea of what I wanted. They created it and made it in the files that I needed, and then I was using it. And about 7-8 months into doing my business, they reached out to me saying that they were going to sell the rights to my logo to another company, and I had a freak out because that shouldn't have happened, right? I failed on my end to record everything in writing. There were emails sent that I had asked about, when I pay this, do I have the copyright transferred to me? And they told me yes, but it was an email on their system, and by the time I went back in to find it, it had been conveniently for them deleted, and I had no legal recourse. And so unfortunately, I did have to cough up some money to buy back the rights. Which was not ideal for me. It was a really frustrating time period. And so my advice to you is get everything in writing, print copies of the contract, print copies of any email correspondence, text messages, record your phone calls with the company if you can, because just in case, I don't think all companies are like this, but there are definitely some that are predatory and will make a mess and try to take money from you. And so let's try to avoid that by being smart and recording everything. But most important of all, get a logo that's easily recognizable, that people will remember, and that will really help your business reach the masses. Anyway, if you like today's content, give us a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.